Good afternoon, class of 2014. So the new Cadet Week manual is finally out and up. I'll be sending you an email here in a few minutes. And just want to talk you through a couple questions that I always get every time I send out the new Cadet Week manual. It is online only right now, and hopefully here shortly, I'll be able to mail it out to you probably around the 11th of June. So that being said, though, you can go take a look at it. Everything's up, all the forms, everything like that is up online. You can go to our website, vtcc.bt.edu. You need to click on FAQ for new cadets on the left-hand column, and that'll take you straight to this page that I'm talking about. Big things to think about right now. You need to be, hopefully, signed up for orientation, and if not, please do so soon, because those things are filling up pretty quickly. And housing, make sure you've signed on for your housing. If you haven't, log on to Hokey Spa with your PIN and password. If you haven't gotten that, please get in there, get that done, because that's pretty much how you're going to interact with the university from here on out. So sign up, get your PIN and password, sign on to Hokey Passport, and then from there, you'll find, usually in bold, it says New Student Information. You'll click on there, and you should see the housing contract underneath that. When you answer it, it may be a little bit silly because some of the questions, ask if you want a suite, etc. Obviously, we don't have suites, but you want to make sure you answer yes to the question, are you a cadet? Are you in the Corps of Cadets? And you also want to make sure that you check upper quad. So if you do that, that should set you up. And we'll be making room assignments at the end of orientation in July. And you'll be able to check your roommate assignment by August 2nd. So some things to think about. In the meantime, we have those of you who have earned Emerging Leader Scholarships, please return your paperwork no later than June 15th. That time frame's coming up, and hopefully I've been in touch with you a couple times. If you haven't already received that, please let me know via email at corpscadets@bt.edu if you're still missing your ELS paperwork. The next piece is, and congratulations, we just had 2 move up from the wait list. So those of you on the wait list, don't lose hope. Things are still opening up. So we'll be keeping our fingers crossed for you so that you can pick up that scholarship. Also, the forms that I just posted are due to me no later than July 1st. One of the goals is that I want to be able to put together everyone who's missing paperwork before you show up for orientation that Monday or some point between the 5th and the 23rd of July. So please make sure you get that paperwork to me. I've extended the deadline 2 weeks this year, but that really doesn't give me any leeway because we were running behind getting the new Cadet Week manual out. So please make sure you get that paperwork done and turned in by July 1st. No need to do it expedited mailing or anything like that. Just put it in the mail or scan it and email it to me or fax it to us. A lot of options. So please do whatever works for you, but please do get that done. Read the new Cadet Week manual. I can't be any clearer than that. New Cadet Week manual attempts to answer as many questions as we can for you. For example, one I know that's out there right now is a vendor has sent out sheets telling you, hey, check out all our cool sheets that we have for you. Feel free to purchase one that's white, no colored sheets. You need to have white sheets. It's going to help you with your laundry. It's also going to make everything uniform in your room. Big scheme of things, probably better off, cheaper anyways, going and just buying a set of twin sheets from Walmart or Target or some other box store like that, because we do not, and let me repeat that, we do not require extra long sheets. Regular sheets are going to work great. They're going to be nice and taut on your bed, and they're going to give you a good inspection-ready bed. So some things to think about right there. But those kinds of things I try to cover in the new Cadet Week manual. Cars are another one. A lot of folks ask me, can I bring my car to campus? And moms and dads always ask me, can they really bring their cars to campus? Hoping that I'll say no. But unfortunately, well, either way you look at it, right now you can have your car on campus. You have to park it over in the cage, which is about as far from upper quad as you can get. But you're free to park it there. You're not going to be using it to get to and from classes. So really, it's only to get home. We really recommend leave your car at home. One, it's better insurance-wise. That's a pretty expensive zip code to be in for insurance purposes. Usually it's a little bit better to be parked at home. So leave it at home until Thanksgiving break. But you always have the option of getting it. And obviously there's people with true exceptions out there that do need their cars on campus. But big scheme of things, we really recommend leave it at home until Thanksgiving break. After Thanksgiving break, you can reevaluate bringing it back to campus. Parking on campus is about ready to get really bad. They're digging up the Schultz parking lot this year. meaning that we're going to lose all those parking places anywhere near here, and the Corps always relied on that. So that's better to go away, and they haven't built the new parking garage that's supposed to replace that one. So that means parking is going to be super tight around the Corps, so it's really not going to do you a lot of good to have a car on campus. We also have a great bus system that you're going to be paying a fee towards to ride, but it's called the Blacksburg Transit, the BT. You can ride it just by showing them your ID card, your student ID card. So when you get that, you can ride to a lot of places close to campus, and to the grocery store and some other places. If the movie theaters, a lot of places nearby, you can get there with your Blacksburg Transit and your student ID. So please reconsider that. Bicycles, they have to be parked outside. They cannot be parked in your dorm room. They can't be in, usually if you put them in the storage room, you can keep them there, but it's locked up. So big scheme of things, it's going to be outside. You can only ride it in one uniform. So please reconsider the bicycle. If you're a big bicyclist and that's what you do, and on your free weekend, that's really what you want to go do, then you can bring your bike, but you have to keep it. It has to keep it chained up outside in one of the bike racks, and we do have bike racks up here. Let's see, some other things. Hotels. Folks are probably thinking a lot about hotels and making hotel arrangements right around now. The first weekend, you're due here August 14th between 8 a.m. and noon. That's a Saturday. It's 1 week before school starts. And usually hotels aren't really an issue that weekend, so you don't have to worry about it getting really crazy. However, the following weekend is the new Cadet Week Parade. We really do recommend, that your folks get a chance to come back and see a week into it. You're really, believe it or not, really going to be excited to see them. And that is the weekend that the rest of the university moves in, so hotels are really insane around here. So you may want to go ahead and make your reservations for August 21st, 22nd, if you want to come back for the new Cadet Week Parade. The new Cadet Week Parade is going to be August 21st. Let me double check here. August 21st at 10 a.m. out on the drill field. Mom and Dad, you're really not going to see them for a week, so the first time you get to see them is you drop them off, they've got their hair, they're wearing their civilian clothes. You're going to come back a week later, haven't really talked to them all week, and they'll have a haircut, they'll be wearing the uniform, marching proudly with their buds down onto the drill field. Pretty big day. At the end of the parade, we're going to fire the cannon, wake the rest of the campus up, and then they're all yours until about 6:30 Sunday night. Really, if you're an off-campus student, or if you're an out-of-state student coming from a long ways away and getting off that weekend is really hard, maybe some of your in-state buds will be willing to take you out with them, because we'd really like to see most of the freshman class get off campus during that time frame, because the rest of our upper class are going to be moving back into upper quad. You really don't want to be in your rooms when they're all coming home. So you want to go ahead and, if you can, try to get out and enjoy a good meal, enjoy a night away from the Corps before you have to come back 6:30 Sunday night when we get started with study hours and when we get started with Red Phase. So some upcoming things to think about: hotels, new cadet parade, orientation, housing. Now, I'm going to be gone for a week, hopefully. I'll be leaving this coming Friday, and I should be back by Thursday, June 10th. So if you can, take this time to read the new Cadet Week Manual, make those plans if you have them, fill out those forms, get them sent in. But if you have questions, if you could, hold on to them until about Thursday, June 10th, and I'll be back in the office. You can always get a hold of me at 888 VT-CORP, VT-CORPS, or email me at corpscadets@vt.edu, or you can try my direct line, which is 540-231-6858. I always pick up on all those lines, and that's our email. So I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. But if you could, hang on till June 11th, because that's probably the next time I'm going to be able to answer them. But I am going to be looking for your paperwork. When I do get back, I will be collecting everybody's paperwork, put in a spreadsheet, and I'll send everybody as soon as I do that, I'll send everybody one big email that says, yes, I have your paperwork. So don't worry about calling me saying, hey, do you have my paperwork? I will be in a little more frequent contact from now on, and I will let you know that I have received your paperwork. Probably do it about every couple days. I'll collect everybody's and send an email saying, hey, I've got your paperwork. So don't worry about that. All right. I hope this helps. We're really looking forward to having you on campus this year. We're expanding up to Thomas Hall, and we couldn't be more excited. So really glad you're coming. And if you have any questions, of course, you can always email us or give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. Have a great day.